Welcome back to We Connect. We're right here at the Amethyst Cafe with Jeffrey Vardon. Now, Jeff, let's talk now about your personal goals. I mean, you started KLM and then you went into dancing. So where do you see your own career path?
I'm just going to stay in dance and fitness. I'm not going to leave, and that's the place to be, I believe. It's a great industry, very, very growing industry. When I started off, I was the only one. After a year, there were two, and now I think there are about 25, 30 in the city, and there's room for many, many more.
Right, but are you talking about dance groups, or are you talking about gyms and fitness centers?
No, I'm talking about dance.
Amazing.
It's really overwhelming to know that if there's a dance school on my very Khadar Nawaz Khan Road where I operate, they will do well and I will do well as well.
Are you saying that there's this kind of demand, Jeff?
Amazing, Jennifer. That's because of people like you, the media, who have brought so much into our homes through different channels. The Western media has come into our Indian homes, and you know, the grandfather likes to see his granddaughter or grandson go up there and dance like the Westerner. You see, he encourages. So it does not only come from the child is encouraged by the mother, the father, the whole household. And when the mum comes to watch, she says, "Can I do some of the form?" And so we open up another sort of class for her, or she goes to gym while we dance. So you know, it just gives and takes, and there's so much more in the industry. I'm very excited to know that it's booming at the moment.
Right.
It can't get any better.
Good for you.
It can't get any better, but if it does, we'll be happy.
Right. This is all really, Jeff, part of sort of globalization and the way things are going. And India is we're just second to none. We're just part of the global environment.
That's right.
And I think probably that's one of the secrets for this kind of awareness and this kind of popularity.
Very true. Gymming also. When O2 started, like, we were the first air-conditioned gym which tried to up the sort of quality and the levels. And we were wondering if Chennai was ready. But then right from the start, we were right at the top, and we are there still. We have 4 centers, and we are going on the 5th and 6th this very year.
Right.
So it just shows that if you know your job, and if you dish out professional levels of techniques, of styles, of safety, and the modules are reachable, then I think why should someone say no?
Right. Now, dancercise is what you're very often associated with. Now, let's talk about that. Is the combination of dance and exercise, or is it exercise and dance? Is it more about dance? Is it more about exercise?
Yes. So to come back on that point, we were generally juggling about with the name in the first place.
Yes, the word itself.
The word itself. But then I got my things right, and it's basically exercise where you need to increase the heart rate so that you gradually increase your heart rate and pushing up the metabolic rate to burn your calorie. And I wanted to do it through some other style other than aerobics, which has just 5 or 6 routines. So I brought in my dance steps, my dance routines into exercise and took it very gradually. They didn't even know it was exercise.
I was just going to ask, because what if I'm not necessarily a dancer and I just want to be there for the exercise part of it? Are you, fitness instructor, dancer Jeffrey Vardon, going to push me into doing some dance moves which I may or may not be adept at?
No, not necessarily at all. Meaning we explain the module to them. We just demonstrate the step, and I don't get you and say, now get this, now get this. You know, it's a mambo, it's not a sachet. No, it's not like that at all. It's just demonstrated. Whatever you get of it, you get of it. But the idea is to keep going and not stop, because that's what the body needs. The body needs exercise. Only the mind knows whether you're doing it well or not.
Right.
But the physical needs the exertion. So you exert, you burn your calorie, you look good, and you stay in shape.
Right. Do you find that people have inhibitions you know, Jeff, when they come to you, or is this just an initial thing?
There are quite a few people who don't know what it's all about, and they just come in for a trial class. And when they see the excitement, the motivation which is from me, I'm very loud at class.
and very tough, I'll bet, and very tough.
So when they get motivated from me, and they find that the motivation is also from their co-participants, there's no need to stay away from the next class. You know what I mean? They get so trigged in, they get so locked into it that they want to do it every day.
Right.
And it becomes a sort of a lifestyle.
Okay.
See, we're not selling a product, I'm selling a lifestyle. I want you to think about it, to think about your growth into the fitness industry. I'm talking about you feeling better. You know, we're not talking about only shaping up. you know, it's good for the mind, it's good for the body. You can free yourself of all your stress. It's a stress buster. And if you want to really punch someone at work, you come in the evening and you do a kickbox class, you know, you'll feel really good.
All the people you don't like, get ready to attack them in the morning, is it? You know,
So basically, it's just an overall wellness program that we promote, and through Dance Exercise, we have a lot of fun.
Right. What do you see as your own? I know that you say you want to stay in dance, but you've got to constantly reinvent yourself. You've got to constantly innovate. Is that easy in what you're doing, Jeff?
We are now going into gymnastics.
Okay.
And I was always intrigued with the circus. And I still go to the circus whenever it comes into Chennai.
Indeed, it's always fun. I'd like to go with myself.
So we are taking dance to the next level. It's more gymnastics coming in. And there may be a new style which will evolve through the technique with contemporary and gymnastics. So I don't really know where it's taking us, but we are working on it.
Right. Well, Jeffrey, it's been wonderful to talk to you today. I really want to thank you so very much indeed. We wish you all the very best.
Thank you,
and
Jennifer.
we can see that here is one dance instructor, fitness instructor, who's really going places and putting Chennai on the map in terms of dance and exercise.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time very much. Well, that's all we have time for here on We Connect today. But don't forget that NDTV Hindu, it's your channel. And if you want to get in touch with us, all you need to do is call 99413 2222. We look forward to hearing from you. And until next week, take care. Goodbye for now.